What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we are back with some more IPL match reviews here on the channel. Game 41 between Chennai Super Kings and the Punjab Kings. Some would say the better Kings after last night, and I mean, I might be that person saying it. I hear all Punjab King fans might be saying it as well. So the real Kings do get the victory in the end, and of course, that is a joke. You know, Chennai do have, what, 5 titles? Okay, so, you know, I'm not here to count this win as, you know, being better than 5 titles. But last night, it sure as hell felt like it. So, hey, we are going to jump straight into this one between the Punjab Kings and the Chennai Super Kings. Down there, in Chennai, I mean, holy moly, you know, there's not many more intimidating grounds to play at. Like, you know, I think Wankhede, you know, when it's covered out in blue, like, that's a fortress. You know, Chinnaswamy, when it's covered out in red, that's a fortress. Even Hyderabad, when it's covered out with orange, that's a pretty good spot. But I tell you what, in Chennai, when it is just covered with all yellow, the you love in the crowd, it is bloody unreal. And you honestly feel like your back's up against the wall as soon as you get there. Like, a ball hasn't even been bowled yet, but you can tell that the entire stadium is rooting against you. It's that underdog sort of mentality as well, which I think this Punjab Kings team probably has to adapt that sort of mentality of being an underdog because, well, they pretty much are, aren't they? So, hey, we're going to jump straight into this one. Oh, I don't know if I've been this excited to bring you guys a review here on the channel all tournament like this. Like Rinku Singh, that was a good game to review. I mean, there was a Punjab Kings win against LSG, which was a good one. Actually, I don't think I reviewed that. But anyway, we're going to get straight into this one. What a game. A last ball finish. 4 needed off the last ball. And the Zimbabwean legend, my brother, former teammate, Sikandar Raza, gets the job done. So that is always what you want to see. Let's get into it, though. Player of the match. Okay, now, fair enough. You know what? Devon Conway played an outstanding innings. 92, not out of 52. Could have been match winning, but it wasn't. So that makes sense. Player of the match went to a player that didn't win the game. Now, what do you guys think about that? Should the player of the match always go to someone who is on the winning side? I tend to think yes. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really fucking matter. Devon Conway played an outstanding innings. And you know what? They didn't get the win, Chennai. So we'll give them a little bit of congratulations. At least they got player of the match. All right, let's get into it. CSK fans are going to hate me after this video. I'm so sorry. But, man, this, I mean, there's actually a good amount to talk about on this Chennai side too. So it's not just going to be me talking about Punjab the whole time. It was a great game to speak about. So get into it. Super Kings into bat first. Ruturaj Gaikwad. I mean, that opening stand between him and Conway is it's up there with some of the best opening partnerships in the tournament. I mean, Faf Kohli is one that comes to mind. Why is that the only one that comes to mind? KL Rahul and Kyle Mayers, I guess, is another one. Shupman Gill and, no, not Saha. I don't know why I said that one. I'll edit that out. But has to be one of the top partnerships, opening duos in the competition. Gaikwad's been the guy who gets spoken about from this team, though. And Gaikwad's had an outstanding bounce-back season. But I tell you what, we will look at the purple cap and the orange cap statistics at the end of the video, but that man, Devon Conway, has got to be in that top 5. He is so consistent, and it just feels like he doesn't go a game without going over 50 runs. So, yeah, they've got an absolute gem there, really. I mean, he is just stepping up big time. Shivam Dubé hit a few nice sixes, and then it was time to get out of here. 28 off 17. Moeen Ali, he's gone for 10. I don't know who you think you are, stepping up the crease to the man, Rahul Chahar, but gets him one there. And you know what? It is quite a good deck for batting. Like, there's no doubting that. But you can get a little bit through the spinners with a bit of pace off. As you can see, this was a pace off delivery to Dubé, caught him out in the deep. Obviously, spin, and did he take pace off after this as well? Oh no, it was just a Yorker, a low full toss. So we got a bit lucky there, but a lot of it was obviously slow bowling and I was about to get into the bowling lineup. I'm too excited. I need to calm down. Ravindra Jadeja, 12 off 10, hit it. I thought he hit a 6. Never mind, he didn't hit a 6. That's poor by him. But who cares? Because we get into this. MS Dhoni, what? Bro, get up the order. I do not care if you've got a sore knee or some shit, Dhoni. You are too good. You are way better. Like, you are one of the best batsmen still on this entire damn CSK team. Like, I mean, they could have had Rahane in front of him. Could have had a guy like Raidu in front of him. They sent out Dhoni and, it's even as a Kings fan or Punjab fan, I did not give one F that he was bombing sixes against us because it is just some of the most enjoyable things to watch. And when he launches one into the crowd and you just hear the crowd... Did I say that properly? When he launches a 6 into the crowd and you just hear the entire arena just, you know, rise and you just hear, oh, like the loudest noise. It is... Yeah, there's not much impact like it across the world in sports. Like, this is like something that you might get when Ronaldo or Messi kicks a goal in football, or, you know, that's what it's compared to. When Dhoni just bombs a few sixes at the end of the game. It's fucking... It is unreal. I love it so much. And, yeah, everyone gets their phones out. They've got all the torches. It is such a just incredible atmosphere when that man is out there. Anyways, so CSK... 200. I mean, you put 200 up anywhere in a T20 game, you're feeling quite confident that you can defend that. Into the Punjab bowlers, arse deep. 1 for 37 off 4. I actually thought he bowled quite well. Rabada. Now, he's not having a great tournament so far. I don't know if he had any injury niggles coming into the tournament or anything like that, but does he look 100%? I don't know. But look, none for 34 off 4. Anyways, I mean, he at least he bowls quick, right? Sam Curran, 1 for 46 off 4. It's either hit or miss for him. Yeah, and I mean, on a deck where you're getting put for runs, yeah, it's not... sometimes it's... He is so much like his brother, and they bowl different hands. They're such different bowlers, but... Fuck, he reminds me of his brothers. Sometimes he is an absolute hero, and then sometimes you just think, what are you doing, man? Like, what are you doing? But took a big wicket, so we like that. Rahul Chahar, 1 for 35 off 4, and Sikandar... No, not the last bowler. Raza, 1 for 31 off 3, and Liam Livingston, 1 over for 16 runs, so... Yeah, I still don't know why we keep persisting with that. I would have rather just bowled Raza a 4th over. I would have rather seen bloody Chikadawam roll the arm over, for God's sake. I mean, look, Liam Livingston, he's actually not a bad leg spinner, but when he does not hit his lengths and his right, you know, just hitting the right area on the fucking pitch, it looks disgustingly scary, and that's the only way I can really put it. So, hey, we're going to jump into the Punjab batting lineup, 201 to get the damn win, and we did in the last ball. I mean, you just don't get much better than this. Let's get straight into it. Prab Simram Singh. This guy is a little bit of a 360 player. I don't know if anyone's realizing it, but I'm not trying to compare him to AB or Surya. Not even close. I'm not putting him in that same bracket at all. But he plays a beautiful reverse sweep. He skips up the crease. He can put it down the pitch. He can, you know, get on one knee and sweep it over his head for 4. He can, you know, sit back in his crease and slice it off the blade for 4. He can pull it for 4. He can cut it for 4. He's such an entertaining player to watch, and he is building every single game that this guy plays. So very, very happy that he is getting consistent games. And this was always the problem with Punjab in the past with Anil Kumble. You know, he would always pick a young guy and he would play one game. He wouldn't play well and it's straight out the team. You're not coming back in. So I love what Trevor Bayliss has been doing. He's been backing in the young players. Prab Simran, he had 2 ducks already this season, and it could have just been, Trevor could have just said, all right, out you fucking get, you're never coming back. But he has been backed in and rightfully deserves his spot in this team. 42 off 24, 4 4s and 2 6s. How old is Prab? Like 24? Under that? 22. This kid's got a massive future with Team India. Yeah, there's absolutely no doubting that this guy could be anything in the future. And with with a big crop of Indian youngsters, Gill, Jaiswal, Prab Simran. I mean, Gaikwad's not exactly young, but he's still in that sort of bracket. Like, pretty sure, I guess, is in there. Tripathi. Abhishek Sharma, I meant. So, look, there's guys who are pushing for that next opening spot for Team India. Prab, look, he's not in front of any of those guys, probably. Maybe Prithvi, but he looks good. And that it's always the big thing. Unfortunately, did get stumped by that man, Dhoni. Just didn't read it right. It was a quick delivery from Jadu. Shikhar Dhawan, so he's come back. He looked better. He just played a bit of a, just cut it, and it just went straight to that man, Paddy Rana, 28 off 15. Looked so good early. I thought Shikhar was about to make a fucking ton, and I'm thinking, hold on, Shikhar's about to guide us to victory. I needed to calm down. So, and then we had the man Arthia, look, man, Tied. You guys know, like, I think he played a pretty good innings in our last game, but it just frustrates me to watch. I mean, that's just me being as nice as possible. He worries me. That's the best way to put it. So, look, it's a bit of a hole in our batting lineup at the moment, but he might come good. I don't know. So, he does go for 13 off 17. Obviously, a guy like Raj Barwa is injured, so we're not, picking another youngster. Liam Livingstone. This innings, on paper, now you look at it and you're probably thinking, that's good knock, but he didn't win the game for him. This knock was as good as any of Prab Simran or even Sikandar Razar's winning runs in the end. I mean, we were in this stuck position in that middle. Let's have a look. So you can see here, as soon as, what's his name, Tide went out. I mean, it sounds like he's the ocean, where the tide comes in and out. Anyways, so he went out. We're 3 for 94 at the 10th over mark. Livingstone then comes out and just bashes a nice little 40 off 24. Really got this game moving back in our direction, at least giving us a big shot to actually chase this down at the end. And of course, I would have wanted him to stay out there at the end and finish it off. This is what we've been missing the first half of this season, is a guy who, with all due respect to Jitesh Sharma, Shah Rukh Khan, they're not Liam Livingstone. Like, they can't just, they can't do this on a consistent basis. And this is why Livingstone's such an important player to this team. So I know all of us King fans were waiting for him to come back. This is the reason why, because he can turn this match on its head within an over and a half and put us in the front seat, which he did. Sam Curran also hit some nice shots, 29 off 20. Got a ripping fucking Yorker from that man, Tushar Deshpande, by the way, which I do know that he is wearing the purple cap at the moment, so unreal. Jitesh, 21 off 10. Now, can I be honest? So, 21 off 10, well done. You were doing your job. You hit 3 boundaries, to put us in a box seat to almost win this game. But what the living fuck were you doing? Like, bro, like, we needed, I can't even remember what it was. It was like maybe 15 off 8 or 15 off 9 or something quite comfortable that you would imagine we could win from that position. So, it's coming towards the end of the over. Just tap it. Just tap it. Get a fucking single. Get yourself back on strike, or just rotate the strike. For God's sake, Jitesh! Rotate the damn strike. He then decides to hit the ball straight up. Got lucky. Didn't go out. Next ball, what's he do? Hit it straight back up. Almost went for 6. Tried to finish the job off with one blow. It might have been a 6. It might have been a catch on the boundary. We don't really know. I'm going to be honest. It did look like there was maybe a little bit of boot touching the boundary, but hey, I'm not going to be the one to put out allegations or anything like that. We won. If we didn't win, I would have been salty, but we won, so I don't care. So yeah, that happened. Then I got pretty nervous and scared, and then I was holding my heart close to me. Shah Rukh Khan comes out. He didn't have to do anything, thankfully, just run hard. And Sikandar Raza, the hero, the legend, the Zimbabwean legend, my brother. I remember when Andy and Grant Flower spoke to me about Sikandar back in the day, and I just remember thinking, this guy's special. And here he is now doing it on the big stage for my team. It's as inspirational as it gets. 13 off 7. Hit, it only says he hit 1-4. Oh, because no, the boundary was saved in the last ball. That's right. But, you know, hit it 4 in that second last over to get that runs back on our side. And then the last over, pushed for a single, had a quick 2 in there as well, and then hit a 4 pretty much off the last ball. They ran 3 off the last ball, but it looked like it went to the boundary. So that got us the win when we needed 3 off 1. It was looking tight there. You know, Shah Rukh Khan, I think he... Or was it Sikandar? I can't remember. Everything was too fuzzy. I was too scared and nervous, but there was a little mix-up, and then they thankfully got back in. It scared the fuck out of me, but hey. Winners. 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 So, you know, if we lose this probably almost kills our season and trying to make the top 4. We beat the top 4 CSK, and we're in for a chance. We are in for a chance this season. This is one of the biggest wins you can get. Let's get into CSK bowlers, though. Akash Singh. Okay. A none for 35 off 3. I believe he shares the... Actually, no, that's Shivam Dubey. Never mind. Tushar Deshpande. So he takes 3 wickets, goes for 49, but he's actually... I mean, he's bowling quite well. So you can't really hate there. I was going to say Paddy Grana. Dikshana. None for 36 off 4. Jadu, 2 for 32 off 4. Moeen, none for 10 off 1. And Mahisha Paddy Rana, who did bowl the last over, 1 for 32 off 4. Now, I mean, Lasith Malinga Jr., if you want to call it that, sometimes it looks a bit dodgy out the eye, but anyway. Sometimes you're like, hold on a minute. Did he bowl that or throw it? Anyway, I'm not here to judge. It's just, that's a joke, by the way. Let's not take that seriously. But hey, the Punjab Kings, we get the damn win. After this game, I'm about to go review this game, which was a stunning game as well. But let's jump into the table here. GT, LSG, Rajasthan, CSK in 4th. But hold on a minute. Put your goggles on. Put them on, because who's in 5th? Who's in 5th? I can't believe it. We're not in 6th or 7th anymore. That's a surprise. Does make me nervous. But, I mean, we're pretty much equal 3rd. So, that's pretty good for me. That's good for mine. Who do we play next? Oh, the Mumbai Indians. Is that in, Mohali? Please tell me that's in Mohali. Punjab. There we go. We love to see that. So, look, I'm not trying to say we're going to win that, but that would be nice. So that's awesome there. Sorry, what's the next game for CSK? I should check that out. They play LSG. Is that in Lucknow, obviously? Yeah, so that'll obviously be a pretty good game as well down there. It's always a high-scoring affair down there. Usually, if you're Kyle Mays, that is. Into the statistics. Oh, okay. So I didn't even know he got that far, but Jaiswal, after his magnificent ton last night, is now the orange cap holder with Faf, Conway, Gaikwood, Shubhiman, and Kohli. So you've got the you know, one of the greats of India down here, and then you've got one of the future greats of India, if you will, right there. It's kind of cool, and potentially another one. So, you know, you're feeling pretty good if you're an Indian fan. That is there. Into the wickets, Tushar Deshpande, the GOAT, leading the purple cap, unreal. Arshdeep Singh, Suraj Khan, Shami, Piyush Chawla, who is just dominating, Ashi, Jadu, Chakravarthi, and that's pretty much it there. So, hey, that is going to cap us off there. I don't think there's anything else really to look at there. Punjab winners. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I didn't go to sleep last night till like 4:30, 5 a.m. in the morning because I was literally buzzing off this win, and then I just, you know, stayed up and watched the entirety of the Rajasthan Mumbai game. So yeah, I was buzzing, and honestly, one of the best sleeps of my life. So hey, that is going to cap us off. Let me know your thoughts about this game in the comments. The Battle of the Kings, I mean, it provided. So hey, that is going to cap it off. Subscribe if you're new, leave a like, comment down below, and I'll see everyone in the next one.